Chapter 6. Arjun waited until the room was empty, closed the door, and turned to look at her. He looked at her beautiful face, noticing how much weight she had lost in the past 3 months. He knew she didn't remember anything about her past, but also couldn't help that she did. In the last 3 months, he would come to her room every day, watch her all night, hoping and praying for her to wake up. He did not know why or what about her drove him towards her. Some unknown feeling, like he knew her for ages, like some part of him felt complete when she came into his life. No matter how many times he was disappointed, something told him that she would wake up and would come back to him. And now that she is finally awake, he is lost for words. And somewhere deep down, he is scared that all of this is a dream and would be gone in an instant. Dia kept looking at him with curious eyes, waiting for him to say something. But he kept staring at her with a kind of intensity that made her heart flutter and her body warm. She still couldn't wrap her head around the fact that she is married, and that too to the man in front of her, and couldn't help but wonder if their marriage was a happy one or not. She also wanted to know more about her own life before her marriage, about her parents, her siblings if she had any, and about what she was doing for a living, and a lot more. But for now, she wanted to know more about the man in front of her, who was also her husband. She hesitated a little before saying, Arjun, आप क्या सोच रहे हैं? Arjun, who was lost in his own thoughts, was startled by her voice and realized that he was staring at her for the past 5 minutes. She cocked her head to one side and was looking at him curiously, and he couldn't help but smile. He shook his head and went to sit on the bed beside her and said, मैं जानता हूँ कि आपके मन में बहुत सारे सवाल हैं, लेकिन इस वक्त मैं बस यही चाहता हूँ कि आप अपने हेल्थ का ख्याल रखें और किसी और चीज़ के बारे में ज़्यादा ना सोचें. और जहाँ तक बात आपके सवालों की है, तो धीरे धीरे आपको अपने सारे सवालों का जवाब मिल जाएंगे. He smiled at her and continued, Mom will take care of everything related to your health, and listening to her and doing what she says until you get well is all you need to do. Can you do that? She looked at him smiling and said, जी, मैं माँ की सारी बात सुनूंगी और पूरी तरह से ठीक भी हो जाऊंगी. Don't worry. She looked at him and shyly asked, If you don't mind, क्या मैं आपसे कुछ पूछ सकती हूँ? Sure, he said. Why do you look different than the others? I mean, you don't look Indian, she asked. To which he smiled and said, Yes, I don't look Indian because I'm adopted. She shook her head cutely, saying, Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you, she said sincerely. Arjun smiled at her and said, I know, and don't worry about it. You have the right to ask me anything about my life. You don't need to hesitate or be afraid. She smiled and nodded. She continued saying, Thank you. And would you mind if we started off as friends? I know we were married before my accident, but I want to get to know you and myself better first. Is that okay with you? She asked. Arjun smiled at her and said, Of course we can be friends first. Don't worry about it. Just focus on your health. बाकी सब बाद में, ठीक है? Dia nodded at him, smiling, both relieved and happy to hear what he said. He stood up and covered her properly with the duvet. He bent down to kiss her on her forehead without realizing what he was doing. He straightened up and looked at her with an unreadable expression and left the room, closing the door softly behind him. Dia was shocked when he kissed her forehead and could feel her heart racing. She knew he was her husband and that they'd probably done more than just a kiss on the forehead. But it still made her heart race. She could feel her cheeks flushed. And the fact that he did it with such natural ease made her wonder if he had been doing it all along. It felt so normal and so natural. And the fact that she was so comfortable around him, like she knew him for ages, made her wonder what their relationship was like before the accident. But she was also excited to get to know him from the beginning all over again. Thinking about all this, she fell into a deep slumber with a beautiful smile on her face. Well, that is it for today. See you all next week. Until then, take care, stay safe, and enjoy your week ahead. Keep supporting me and do write your feedback in the comment section below. Thank you so much.